Hi and welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to do another unboxing. Keep on trying to cover up my address, and it's from the UK. So I'm not exactly sure which magazine this is. I think that it might be an Iron Fist by Byrne, but we're going to go and find out. And I'm just going to go ahead and open the box. Quite easy to open. And I still don't know which magazine it is. It's very well packaged. I think I know which it is. Yeah. So this is from the UK, and they don't have an invoice or anything for me, so I can't tell you the dealer, but yeah, it's nicely packaged, and I'm just looking here, and the grading, it's 6.0. Okay, and it's Iron Fist number 9. Wow. So my kind of collective order of Iron Fist is starting to come through, so I'm very happy about that. Issue 9, what grade did I say it was? 6.0, which is okay. When I'm buying my comics, try to keep it mid to high grade, but you know, price is definitely an issue. I keep on saying about the postage, but sometimes the postage is like astronomical for some issues. So I'm just looking at this. I'm not exactly sure how much the postage was from the UK, but it's just getting to the stage where it's getting very expensive to kind of purchase from the UK. So I'm always looking now for outside of the UK to purchase my comics. So but anyway, here we are, and it's Iron Fist, and it's number 9, and we just have, look at that cover again, a Gil Kane cover. Am I right in saying that? Or no, it's not Gil Kane. I'm actually quite embarrassed. It's a Dave Cockrum. It's a Cockrum. So listen, till I tell you, Dave Cockrum, I apologize to anybody out there who's like looking at me going, you don't know who that is. But and obviously he's done other covers of Iron Fist, and I may have said that the artist was Kilgane. But again, I think this is my first time ever getting a chance to look inside. So there you are, page 1. The dragon dies at dawn, and a spiffy bookbinding advertisement for Marvel characters: Captain America, Spider-Man, the Hulk, Fantastic Four. Wow. Again, look, the artwork in this is just fantastic. Who is that? This must be the Crime Lord of New York. So obviously the mysterious costumed villain who calls himself Shaka, Crime Lord of New York. Is that Steel Serpent? No. See, I haven't read this one, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm looking forward to reading it, but I'll know better when I've got the collected work together, when I've got all the issues together. It's just, the artwork is just beautiful. Wow. Byrne. Look at that. Look at that. you know. Again, it's the mid-1970s, and these comics like are timeless. They're so classic and so timeless at this stage. Yeah. Just reading this run of John Byrne, Iron Fist, just looking at it. Another one that I would be very interested in maybe looking at when I've kind of gone through George Perez and John Byrne is to look at Frank Miller's Daredevil. And I think they have a second reprint of an omnibus just out recently, which looks, the omnibus for Daredevil looks pretty good. And so, I must show you this. You see this advertisement here? So this advertisement is for comics that, obviously when I was younger, I would sporadically get, in a rare event, get a magazine like this. And they would have these advertisements, and I've always wanted to get my hands on the Defenders giant size, king size annual, and especially in there, yes, Luke Cage Power Man. Always wanted to get my hands on that one, and Thor here, because it was Thor versus Hercules, and I just thought that would be a phenomenal magazine. But most of all, I wanted to get this one, and this was the king size Avengers. I think it's number 6, and that was actually drawn by George Perez. So, wow, George Perez, he was drawing Avengers back in the mid-1970s also, because this issue of Iron Fist is 1976. So, and I don't have that. So this is going to be one that I'm going to get. I might get all 4 actually. I might sit down and actually just treat myself and get all 4. So why not? But definitely the Avengers one, the Defenders, Power Man. It just does not get any better. And there's that character. I think that's the Redemption character. He's back again. So I'm looking forward to reading about him and what was his story. And obviously he had a situation with the crime lord Shaka of New York. So I'm not exactly sure what was going on there. And yeah, it's just the artwork. Look at the artwork in this, you know, just, hey, we didn't know how good we had it back in the day, you know, just beautiful, beautiful. There he is, summoning his Iron Fist to get the work done. So what happens there? Somebody yes, okay, Kung Fu Killer. So obviously Iron Fist thought he had killed this man, but you can see that somebody else has hit him with a pair of chakras. So and he thinks he's done it. Iron Fist thinks he's killed him, and so did the police collect them. They just come in there at the end. So Iron Fist is kind of like, make a move, freeze killer, make a move and you're dead. So this, yeah. So this leads up then to, do you know, that great, is it issue number 12 with Captain America? Iconic issue. And I'm looking forward to getting a look at that also. So look, this is just vintage John Byrne. Again, we're talking about 44 years old. These magazines, these comics are like, they're old, but they're classic. They're timeless. And, you know, the MCU owes a lot of debt to these people, to these writers and artists who poured their heart and soul into these comics and gave us such high quality art and storylines. Who's the writer of this? It's Chris Claremont, John Byrne. I mean, they're both, this is an early John Byrne, Chris Claremont magazine. I mean, we are talking about the beginning of greatness. So I am so looking forward to getting my hands on all of the Iron Fist run, except for issue 14, which I said before. Someday I'll get that one. And but yeah, I'm just looking forward. The artwork is just beautiful. Iron Fist wouldn't be my you know, of all the characters that John Byrne has drawn, he's the one that I least know about, or the one that I had looked at the least. But now I'm really determined. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on everything and really getting to know more about the storyline and just what he was capable of doing in 15 issues. So again, thank you very much for watching my video, and yeah, see you next time. Take care.